Hey guys, it's JackSparrow123 and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Last time we fought the Legiana, and in between episodes I did some more Legiana hunting. If we quickly come over here to my guild card, we can see just how many I killed. So these are my weapon stats. I've used Insect Glaive 2 times, Sword and Shield 2 times, and Light Bowgun 17 times. My Palico, those, here it is. I fought 4 Legiana, or technically 3, to make this armor set, which is the Legiana armor set. Our defense originally was 49, and now we're at 141, so we almost tripled our, wait, we went really far with our defense stat. The reason why we wanted this was for evade window. The ice resistance I didn't really care about. I also put on the Palumu coil for Divine Blessing, since the Legiana helmet also gives Divine Blessing. What Divine Blessing does is it makes it so we have a chance to take less damage. 30% reduced damage to be exact. We also got ice resistance. I got that just so I could kill Legiana easier. And evade window makes it so we're invulnerable when we dodge for a longer period of time. Anyways, so that's what I did off cam. I'm gonna quickly close that little tab so I can keep track of everything. Okay. Anyways, so we've got to talk to the 3rd Fleet Master again. But before that, I want to quickly restock on ammo. Since there is a Halloween event going on, you may notice I have a lot of normal ammo too. What I did was I went to the salesman, the guy who you can buy stuff from at the the stockpiler, and he happened to have everything on sale. I don't know what the percentage of the sale amount is, but all I know is it's a big chunk. The ammo only costs 1 per bullet, so it was pretty good. Anyways, right, let's try this again. Ready to make your descent into the depths of the Rotten Vale? Yes. I suppose we need to find a place safe enough for you to depart and a suitable for a camp. There you shall resume your search for Zorah Magdaros. And do not forget my request. You must think deeply. What is the Rotten Vale? I look forward to hearing what you come up with. Well then, off we go. So I can actually have a party size. However, we're doing this game solo. Just to confirm that we're doing it solo, 1 player. Okay.
There have to be traces of Zorah Magdaros down here somewhere. I have a feeling I know what the Rotten Vale is.
The Rotten Vale. We're about to uncover its mysteries. Now, to be completely honest, I don't fully remember what this quest is. I don't know why we didn't have a little cutscene for coming down. If I remember right, there should have been one, but I guess not. If there was, then I will insert it there. So we're just going to be looking around for Zorah Magdaros tracks. Vale lies.
I'm going to.
Oh, hi. There's a handler. We also changed our bowgun setup a bit.
What the Rotten Vale really is.
So I added reload speed up to our build. I shouldn't have hit that.
Acid? Yikes! Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch what? You can actually run through it. This was what I was talking about before about taking damage over time. But it is kind of beneficial because it puts your damage in red HP. So if you're using something that increases your attack power based off of how much red HP you have, then it can be kind of useful.
The traces, but
Yeah, the traces. Right over there. Let's go. Just a straight walk and a cutscene, I believe.
I know we've reached the bottom. But what happened to Zorah Magdaros? There's no place else for it to go. I think we should split up and look.
What are you doing? Whoa! Don't stop! Keep going!
We can't leave her! No, she can't hold that thing off. We've got to help her. I hope she's okay.
Okay, so that's our next monster, the Odogueron. Just like I said before, this is the apex predator of the Rotten Vale. And as you may have noticed, that person who helped us, we haven't got her name yet, was shooting with something that looked like a light bow gun. But it was actually using our slinger pods. She turned her slinger pod into a gun. So that's just something interesting that you guys might have noticed. But right over here is Odogueron's den, and as you remember, I was talking about how Odogueron has a little secret here. Granted, we can't really get it while fighting him, so I'm going to focus on the fight. I'm going to let Other Jack talk about Odogueron. Oh, jeez. Okay, good luck, Battle Junkie Jack. Hey guys, I'm back again, and let's talk about the Odogueron. It has habitats in the Coral Highlands, Rotten Vale, and Guiding Lands. It actually has a really unique size that we'll be talking about later, of its lowest size. And its monster class is Fanged Wyvern. It has turf force with so many monsters. I'm going to put the list on screen because I'm not going to read out this entire thing. He was introduced in Monster Hunter World, and his elemental weakness is ice. He is immune to dragon damage, however. His ailments he can cause is bleed and stun, and his ailment weakness is paralysis, which I used a lot in this fight. His behavior is aggressive, and his title is the Cruel Claw Wyvern. However, the community refers to calling him Clifford, or the Big Red Dog, and Bloody Puppy, which I love Bloody Puppy as his name. His weak points are his head at 3 stars to all damage, and the front of his claws and tail at 2 stars. His breakable body parts are his head, front legs, hind legs, and tail, which is severable. And as you see, we break his almost every part of his body in this fight, which I find hilarious. His damage type is emotional in the sense that you're hurting a puppy dog, so you should feel really bad about yourself while fighting him. His notes are, while giving a roar as a he'll give a roar as a warning before he starts attacking you. However, in this fight he will not, because it's quest fight. It's like, not every quest will be like this, it's just the main story quests that force a fight. He attacks any monster that gets close to him, and when I say that, I mean any monster, including the poor Palumu. And back on topic of the tiny Odogueron, he has an event called the Rush of Blood, and this makes him incredibly small at 541 centimeters. This does not make him any less lethal though. When enraged, it will attack incredibly fast, making it hard for slow weapons to hit it. This also means when he's done enraging, he is very tired and will attack incredibly slowly. However, he can instantly go back into enraged again if you play a little wonky. AKA bonking him off of walls after his enrage will make him enraged again incredibly quick. He will drag Legiana corpses into his den. As you remember, in our expedition in the Rotten Vale, we found a Legiana corpse. He would have brought it back to his den. And Odogueron is used as a weapon from the Devil Joe, who will come up and pick him up and swing him around like a baseball bat. After Odogueron eats, he will enter an even more enraged mode that is faster and hits harder than his normal enraged mode. He will spew smoke while he is in this form, which is supposed to symbolize his blood boiling. Players can use this to their advantage by placing raw meat that is poisoned or tainted in order to make Odogueron get a free status ailment, and he will not be buffed from this. And something kind of interesting is Odogueron will target the hunter who staggers it for a period of time. This means if you are a tank in your friend group and you've got like a slinger pod that can stagger the monster, if you hit Odogueron with it, it will attack you with one attack next. And that attack is kind of cool. We see it happen once or twice in this fight. I'll point it out with a little text box when it happens. Anyways, that was pretty much it for Odogueron. For fighting him, I really recommend staying to his hind legs or a little bit off to the side of his ribs, because his attacks are very straight line, but he dashes around a lot and will jump off the walls like Tobi Kadachi did. His tail will swing around a lot, so he does have good sweeping attacks. He's a good, well-rounded monster that is very quick. If you play smart and play a little bit more safely, don't be afraid of if you're running out of health potions to leave the fight. The monster will not heal unless it is asleep. Anyways, that's the best advice I can give. I wish Battle Junkie Jack good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. That's extra stun. We're good. It's just Odogueron. What could possibly go wrong? Jeez. Chill. You haven't even eaten raw meat. I wouldn't even consider this as difficult as you do become. Come on. I think that's him going for raw meat. No, probably not yet. We haven't even been fighting long enough. It's kind of tricky. Sorry if you guys can't see too well. Okay, so before we go back over there to get Odogueron, we want to come up here, or not up, we want to just get the Slinger Torch. This way I can provide you guys with a little bit more vision. Okay, and plonk that there. We also want to get it so that we don't have to worry about the Vale's poison as much. Oh, whoopsies. Still worked out for me. Through the fires in the Odogueron. I keep forgetting that Odogueron loves stuff. Come here. Come on. Ow. 2 hits. Thank you. Kashi. Odogueron's a little bit difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But this is nothing compared to high rank or master rank Odogueron. Come on. There we go. Those are Fluvium infected Gyros. And Odogueron's limping. That was a pretty fun fight, you know. Let's take him back to his den. So Odogueron can kind of like shift through the things. I probably talked about it. If I didn't, then I probably forgot. But he has these little tunnels he can go through to instantly get to his den. We should actually quickly put on this. Whoopsies, out of stamina. It's fine though, Odogueron's just healing HP. So not even going to be fast enough to put him out of capture range. Boop. Good night. Mission complete. Okay. So while that's going on, I want to quickly run over here to where his little blue Odogueron substance is. And as you see right there, there is a rock. And if we shoot it... Perhaps it can't go off with light bowgun. I was going to try smacking it, but I don't know how well that would have worked. All I know is during the hunt you can set that off.
Where is she? I thought she'd be with you. I'm going out for another look.
No, you're not.
You're okay. I was scared to death.
All right, easy, easy. I'm just glad that you're not hurt. Thank you. I was planning to hide until it moved on, but, well, you saved me the trouble. Now, that's enough. Now, we had a deal, don't you remember? Did you learn all you could about the Vale? Now tell me everything. What did you feel out there?
I think the Vale is where the monsters come to die. It's their graveyard, and this whole land is a vast ecosystem revolving around it.
Here. Come on. You're right. The Vale is where monsters come to rest. They sense the end and make their way here. Their bodies become nutrients that feed the coral highlands. From death rises new life, which after a cycle returns to the Vale to die again. It's an ecological marvel. One that easily dwarfs any I have ever seen.
Yeah.
But, have you really considered the important question?
What's that?
Who's at the heart of it? What monster could serve as the nutrients for a system this large? What's the mystery behind the Elder Crossing? You know the answer.
They die here.
Bingo! An Elder's death is the catalyst. The Vale is Zorah Magdaros' resting place. Or at least it should be. The clues are all here, but Zorah is nowhere to be found.
It was drawing in energy, storing it as it moved on. Was it trying to deliver it somewhere?
I don't know. But I know who might. The First Wyvarians have lived here much longer than us. Seek them out. Look, it's raining life. If only I could live another 300 years. Maybe that would be just long enough to see the end of this changing of the guard. Friends, you go finish this. I want to stay here a while longer. See what death has to give and life has to bring.
Okay, and that... Oh! I was thinking, what if I got Odogueron's rarest material? There it is! And what do you know, we got a second one! This is going to help us upgrade our gun, so I'm going to quickly just take all. How long was that hunt? That felt really short. Odogueron, largest size. Ah, I guess I can't see it. But there's me shooting Odogueron in the face. I'll have to check the recording and I'll put it up on screen. Anyway, so that was the secret to the Vale.
Good to see you.
Good work with your field report on the Coral Highlands and the Rotten Vale. If our tracker and the third masters both agree about the Rotten Vale, then we can safely assume that the Elder Dragon's graveyard, so to speak, we should start focusing the Commission's effort there. The question is, where has Zorah Magdaros gone? If it's not in the graveyard anymore. And the First Wyvarian may be able to answer that question. I looked into it, and the closest sighting of the First Wyvarian was in the ancient forest. Head out there on an expedition and see if you can track him down. Because unfortunately, we're running out of time.
The First Wyvarians might be able to tell us where Zorah Magdaros is.
Okay, so that's our next, for like tomorrow's video, find the First Wyvarians. In between episodes, if I have to, I'll start gathering materials to upgrade our gun, but I don't think we will. Forge, upgrade equipment, light bow gun. We do! No! Aww. Unfortunate. That's fine though. We've got the Dragon Bone tree unlocked. But I'll be grinding out that weapon off cam. In tomorrow's video, we'll look for the First Wyvarian and see what they have to tell us, and hopefully get on to the next hunt. I'm JackSparrow123. If you enjoyed this video at all, please be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel in order to stay up to date on my future videos. And if you do, why don't just letting me know? Send a message or two. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!